Have you seen this? Hundreds, sometimes thousands of these tiny little red bugs. Sometimes they're black with red or orange coloration to them along your property, fence line, or even on the south facing side of your home. Hey guys, it's Trapper Tony here, and today I'm going to talk to you about why these box elder bugs are infesting your home, how we can treat them in an easy 3-step process to eliminate the population for good, and eventually give you that long-term prevention for the future. So Mark, tell me a little bit about your box elder infestation, kind of when you started noticing the activity, what's happening, what's going on your property here.
Great. I noticed these little red bugs last fall.
Yeah.
I thought nothing of it. They kind of went away when it got colder. And then we started noticing them again this spring. As the temperature started to rise in the spring, we started to notice them collecting together. And shortly after that, they started to breed because little ones started to populate.
Gotcha.
Real quickly, actually.
And have you tried anything yourself as prevention, any DIY options like spraying soap, vacuuming the bugs, any chemical products, anything you've tried personally?
We haven't tried anything that we purchased. I only did a DIY.
Okay.
And we used soap and water. I heard that would kill them. So it does kill them. But the thing is, they come right back. And it's almost like they come back with a vengeance because they come back and they get back into their clusters and continue to breed, from what it seems.
Gotcha. We're going to take a look around the property. We're going to talk about why the box elder bugs are here, what we can do to prevent them, sealing any minor entry points or gaps, and eliminating them for the long term on your property.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
Let's jump in. Have you seen this? Hundreds, sometimes thousands of these tiny little red bugs. Sometimes they're black with red or orange coloration to them along your property, fence line, or even on the south facing side of your home. Hey guys, it's Trapper Tony here, and today I'm going to talk to you about why these box elder bugs are infesting your home, how we can treat them in an easy 3-step process to eliminate the population for good, and eventually give you that long-term prevention for the future. Have you seen this? Hundreds, sometimes thousands of these bugs covering the side of your house. If you've noticed box elder bugs clustering on your siding, your fence, your bricks, or even getting inside your home, you are not alone. And this is one of the most common calls we get every spring and fall. So let's talk about why box elder bugs just show up. The reason they're here, what to look for. Early detection makes all the difference when trying to deal with an infestation. Here along this fence line, you can see that there's a cluster already starting to form. We have active breeding. This is a classic spot where we'll notice box elder beetles as they move along the fence line. The wood actually holds the heat where they'll thrive in and be able to multiply. Now over on this tree, this is actually a box elder. This is common attractant for the beetles themselves. This is where active breeding will take place for these insects. Now over here, we actually have a box elder tree. This would be considered ground zero. The insects are drawn to this type of tree or even maples. There'll be active breeding, feeding, everything kind of starts at the source with the tree. And now look here along this brick. This is the most common area where homeowners will first see signs and symptoms of the box elder infestation. As the sun hits the south-facing wall, this brick material will absorb the heat, and this is exactly what these insects are looking for. Other common areas where you might find these insects clustering would be along windows and door frames, and even right up to the soffit line itself. Now let's take a look at this active cluster. Here we can see that there's a variety of sizes mixed in. The bright red color is a dead giveaway that we have active breeding. We know there's an active infestation and severe problem here. So let's talk about why these box elder bugs are here or around your property. By the end of this video, you'll have a true understanding of what's actually causing this infestation. For starters, the box elder tree itself, especially a female tree like this one, dropping its seed pods. Now these winged seed pods will actually fall from the tree to the ground where these insects will exclusively feed on. Every little cluster that we noticed already and pointed out in this video, we can trace back to this tree itself. Why they're here? Ultimate food source. Other options may include a maple tree or ash tree, but they almost exclusively feed off the box elder tree seed pods themselves. If you look around, there's quite a buffet around. Secondary to the food source on your property, why are these box elder bugs here? The second reason they're attracted to your home, especially the south-facing side of your home, gets the most direct sun. The brick surface here will actually hold and radiate the heat. Because box elder bugs are typically cold-blooded, they can't regulate their body temperature. So they have to move and migrate to areas where there's warmth, especially when the sun goes down. So as it gets cooler in the day, the side of the home facing the sun actually acts like a magnet, attracting those box elder beetles towards this location. So there you have it. The two main reasons you have a box elder infestation on your property. You have an active food source, and it could be an active food source close by. This could be on a neighboring property as well, but you also have a perfect radiating surface, this brick or siding, south facing to the sun where they'll move and multiply. Now, when it comes to eliminating a box elder infestation, there are two major steps to consider. The first, eliminating the food source, which could be eliminating the tree that's attracting them to the property in the first place. No food source means no infestation, no breeding, no multiplying. However, this can be very tricky, especially if this is a mature tree on the property. It's a great tree on this property, providing a lot of shade for the summer. Another hindering process could be on the neighboring property. It could be not a tree that you have direct access to, can't be cut down. It's out of the question. The second major and crucial step, if elimination of the tree is not possible, would be an insecticide spray from a licensed exterminator. Step 2 being the actual spray from a licensed exterminator. This is a long-lasting residual spray. Any DIY options like spraying soap or vacuuming, it's great on contact, but doesn't kill them for the long term. A residual application that will stay active for weeks after the treatment is completed is going to give you the ultimate knockdown and long-term treatment. This will kill the insects, not that we're just seeing today, but the ones that we don't see as they move and migrate to the home. We'll be focusing on those key areas: the trees, the fence line, the siding of the home that faces the south where the sun is radiating down. We'll treat all around the windows and door frames for early prevention as they move to migrate inside towards the colder seasons ahead. Now, when it comes to dealing with an active box elder infestation, killing them and eliminating the food source is only half the battle. As the cooler weather approaches, they'll move and migrate towards the home, looking to stay warm for the winter. This means inside your wall voids, up inside your attic. When the heat comes back in the spring, they'll warm up, get active again, and then you'll have a bigger problem. You'll have box elder bugs inside your house. It's harder to deal with. So when we're looking at prevention, we want to take a look around the windows and door frames. Make sure the caulking is all good and tight. We don't have any small entry points. Here we can see a little bit of a gap where there's some old caulking. You want to address these areas. When we're looking at the soffit, take a look to see if you have any major gaps. The brick is very porous. The box elder bugs can scale the side of the home, making their way up towards the soffit line. If there's any gaps, they'll get up inside the attic where they'll stay warm for the cooler months ahead. All right, before we wrap up, here are Trapper Tony's tips, which help separate DIY treatments from homeowners who deal with this every single year and those who eliminate it for good. Trapper Tony's tip number 1. Box elder bugs are most active in spring and fall, and each season means something different. In spring, this is the breeding season. The overwintering adults wake up, mate, and lay eggs, which is exactly why you see those red nymphs clustering on trees and warm surfaces. Trapper Tony's tip number 2. In spring, catch them early because they're actively breeding. Every week you wait is another generation added to the population. Early spring treatment is the highest leverage move you can make all year. Trapper Tony's tip number 3. In the fall, it's a different story. As nights get cooler, box elder bugs migrate towards any surface that holds daytime heat. Brick, siding, fencing, and they're actively searching for a way inside to overwinter. Fall treatment is about sealing entry points and knocking down the migration population before they get in. Trapper Tony's tip number 4, and this is a big one. Catch them early. Whether it's spring or fall, the goal is the same. Knock down the population before they complete multiple breeding cycles and the infestation gets out of hand. And just to recap, why are box elder bugs attracted to your home or property? Well, the first is that there's an active food source close by. There's a structure south facing that holds daytime heat where these insects will thrive. In order to get complete control and elimination, remove the food sources, have a long-lasting residual spray application provided by a licensed exterminator, and be sure to seal any minor gaps, cracks, or entry points around the property to avoid these migrating insects in the cooler months trying to get inside your home to stay warm and alive over the winter. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any DIY tips that you try on your property, leave them in the comments section below. And as always, we'll catch you on the next one.